Hey, good morning guys. Tush coming at you. Wednesday, July the 11th. And just about 9:05. Can't really start any earlier than 9 a.m. unless I want to upset the neighbors. Absolute beautiful day again. I really lucked out on the weather these past few days. Normally when I have days off, it's raining or cold. So yeah, still need to trim those trees. Got to get around to doing that. Anyway, so we're back on the rear of this car. I'll get my big giant shadow out of the way, and we're going to attack the two corners. So I've got the tools standing by. We've got the drill, the wire brush, the Dremel cutoff wheel, and we're going to deconstruct that area before we reconstruct that area. So we're going to go to town. See, 5 minutes into it and I've already changed my mind. What I'm trying to do now is, I can see this cap is all one piece. So I figure if I can remove this cap, I could really do a better job on repairing this cap if it was off the car versus cutting it here. Well, it'd be easier to cut it there. So we're going to try to take this cap off in one piece. We'll probably end up having to repair some of the metal underneath. I can see some rust starting to crop out when I'm drilling these spot welds. So we'll see what it looks like after I get this piece off, hopefully intact. Okay, here's where we're at so far. I managed to remove this little end cap piece, and we'll have to obviously fix this up. But I got it off in not too bad a condition. At least I can figure out how to fix it up. So obviously you need to do some reconstruction here on these edges. So put some fresh metal in here. And now we can fix this flange piece here as well, all the way up. But I have to figure out what I want to do here first before I go and reconstruct this area. So I think what I'm going to do next is I'm going to pull out this seam sealer here and see what's behind here. I'd like to remove this piece here, and you can see it's actually joined up here. Originally on these cars there would have been a little filler piece, and this is this piece that's kind of rotted out, that started here and came down to about here. And there's actually a distinctive sort of line that comes out on these cars that you can see where that panel fits in. Obviously this car's had so much work done on it, those lines are no longer visible. I can actually feel in behind where those panels were connected, and you can see it's basically at this line here, right here, where my finger is running across would be that original line. Anyway, we'll figure out what we're going to do after we get that seam sealer out. Okay, here's where we're at with the seam sealer out. And I've just reground off the epoxy in the corner here. And you can see it's pretty beat up in this area, and again, tons of brazing. So I'm trying to think of the best way to repair this. My objective is to not have weld showing anywhere. And it's going to be kind of difficult in some of these areas to get a grinder in to grind down weld if required. So I'm trying to think of a way to do this without showing too much weld in the end. It'll be hard to bodywork it in there, so it won't make it invisible as well. Anyway, we'll continue to think. I'm even thinking of taking off this whole corner and then working on it off the car. So basically cutting it down here, all the way down here, and just up to here probably, and working on it off the car and then tacking it back on. But again, that'll have a weld line showing. It's just whether I can actually make that look good is the question. Anything I do is going to look better than this, but I want to make it look as good as I can. So that is one messed up piece of metal. Anyway, we just cut it out. We think that's the best course of action to be able to fix this area. It's just a mess. So there's where we're at. So I definitely got the complexity scale wrong. This is definitely more complex than the front bonnet mounting locations. There's lots of bending, lots of multi-layers of metal, lots of rust, etc. to deal with. So really have to think about this one. Anyway, we still have this bit to go. I'm not sure what I'm going to do here, but we'll figure it out as we go along. I really need to fix this area first before we get to this area, because I need to have this area nice and solid for me to attach this area back in. So, thinking cap on again. Now that's a nice collection of rusty bits, isn't it? How am I supposed to put all that back together? I guess we'll have to figure out a way. Well, I guess a good place as any to start is to start making up some parts. So I think I'm going to work on this piece here, which will join this bottom flange up to this flange here. So we'll make one piece there, and then I think we'll make the outside piece. Now, if I had a shrink or stretcher, I could probably make that all in one piece, but since I don't, I'm going to have to make a single piece joining the inner, and then we'll make the face covering plate and weld those together. I should be able to get no weld line there, I think. And then we'll have to concentrate on making this back piece, which wraps around that piece at the back. So that will be a little bit more complex. But anyway, let's not think too far ahead. Let's make a couple of pieces to fit in here to make us feel a little bit better about this repair. Okay, there's the first step to my patch. I've just welded a strip in here to continue this flange down here all the way up to here, and I've just tacked that in. So what we're going to do now is we're going to grab the bonnet, or sorry, the boot lid, and we're going to fit it and see what this looks like before we go ahead and make this front patch to attach to here. So let's grab the bonnet lid and see how we did as far as contour is concerned. I try to match the other side, and I try to use this old scabby piece here as a bit of a template, but obviously kind of difficult with this mangled bit here. But let's see what it looks like once the boot lid's on. Okay, there's the boot lid fitted, and you can see that that profile is a little bit proud of the face of the boot lid. So we're going to trim that back a little bit, although it's pretty much got to be even with the face of the taillight nacelle. So we may trim it a little tiny bit, but I can't go too much further. I'm not sure how well this boot lid fitted anyway. You can see it's got a little bit more of a gap than I would want, so I'm going to try to straighten that a little bit. So I'll probably cut the welds and bend that a little bit more straighter to reduce that gap a little bit. Again, there's going to be a plate that goes in behind there that you're not going to see that gap anyway, but I may as well tighten it up a little bit while I can. Alright, I think that gap's looking better. So we're going to work on the face plate patch. So we'll do that now, and we'll tack that up and move on to the next part. Okay, we just made a little cardboard template here to fit in this location. Oh, there you go. Anyway, you saw it. Now it's gone. Anyway, it's down there on the floor. We're going to transfer that to metal, and we're going to tack it up in here and then move on to the next part. Alright, the face has been tacked onto that side flange, so we'll just leave it there for now, and we will work on the next part. Not sure where that's going to be yet, but we'll come back when I figure it out. Well, this is turning out to be quite the challenge. So I created this little piece, and this goes something like this, I believe. It's hard to see, but I think it goes something like that. It's basically this piece here, which was rusted out, but it goes something like that. I don't know if you can see that very well, but anyway, that's what I'm going to make. Obviously it had a rusted out end to it, so I've made it oversized, and that fits right up to this flange here. So anyway, we'll go ahead and make that and just put one little tack on it, and then we'll try to figure out the puzzle of how the rest of it goes together. So we're puzzling our way through it, trying to make heads or tails of what we're doing. Anyway, I replaced this flange here. We know that definitely goes there based on where I cut it off, so that's good to go there, just tacked in. I've put this piece in here, and I'm not quite sure yet whether that's in the right location. Well, I think it's okay. It's going to follow this up. Anyway, this channel comes down, So we'll keep continuing to play and see if we got it right. Okay, we've got this other piece just vice gripped in here, and I think it's going to look something like that. So we'll need to join it here and here, and I'm just checking this pocket here to make sure it looks the same as the other side, and I think that's looking pretty close. We might do a little template just to fit it in there. Obviously, before we go too much further, we're going to check to make sure that the the boot lid still fits as well. We need to do a little trimming on that inside piece, which is fine. So I think that's coming together okay. Then obviously this piece drops in here, something like, you're not going to be able to fit it in there perfectly, but something like that afterwards. So then we've got the back piece, which is part of this flange piece, which will be tacked to the back of this piece. Now it's kind of hard to follow, and we'll wrap around the inside of that piece. So I think we're getting there. Lots of little pieces, and obviously I still need to repair this flange here and this flange here, and I've also got a little bit of repairs to do in the back here before we get too much further. I've made this piece here so far removable, so we might be able to remove that and repair what we need to in behind there, so we'll see how we do. Okay, here's the little removable piece I made that's going to fit back in there. We're going to weld it up solid and grind it down so it looks good. Got the England-Croatia game on the TV. I went in for lunch. I thought it was about 12:30, and I looked at the clock and it was 2 o'clock, so time kind of got away from me today. Anyway, we'll go ahead and weld this up, grind it down, and see what she looks like, and then we'll move on to working on some other parts of this. Well, it's not looking too good for England at the moment. The car's looking a little bit better. I've got pretty much most of the repairs done. I have one more panel to make, which is this back channel, which is going to go back in behind there, and then I need to fix this little box section, just the flanges in the box section, and I think I'm ready to weld it in. But like I said, we're going to try to make a template for this little area, open area back here, which is just going to be like an L shape back section, and the wrap which will come around the back of this. So we'll give that a shot. Alright guys, 5:30 update. Getting kind of tired, but work continues. So we've got this patch made now. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces welded together. So it's quite a complex little area. We've got the sides now fixed, the top now fixed, the bottom now fixed, all the way up to the top flange where we'll pick it back up. This needs obviously to be all welded in. We're working on this piece over here to repair these flanges here. So we're getting there, but it's a ton of work. This will be the only thing I get done if I get it done today. I think I'm going to have to go in and take a break, have a Diet Coke, and we'll come back out and attack it in an hour or so. Well, it looks like it's about 7:15 and still out here playing with this thing. So we've now fixed this up, and it's looking pretty good. Needs a coat of primer on the back side. Got a few little pinholes I need to fix up, but that's going to go something like that. So that looks better. So really we just need to sort of fix this area in here. So I'm going to grab the grinder and we'll make a little repair patch in there, and then we can probably finally weld all this stuff up. So 8:15, and I think if your tools start to look like this, and you know, you got electrical cords, you got air hoses, extension cords, tools, all in kind of a bundle like that, and they're all twisted all together, it's probably time to go in. But we're going to persevere for a few more minutes. Got that black primer sprayed here and black primer sprayed here, and before we go in tonight we're going to plug weld this cap in. You can see I've got a pretty good start on this here. It's not overly pretty, but it's solid. Got a bit more welding to do. I'm going to do from the back side, but we'll give you one more shot once I get this plug welded in. Like I said, we'll just wait for that primer to dry, and then we're ready to go to plug weld it in. And I'm definitely, in the meantime, going to clean up some of this stuff. Okay, one last look for the night. All ground down, and not looking too bad. I'll do a little bit more cleanup tomorrow, but for the most part I consider that done. Last thing I'm going to do is just fit the bonnet back on, make sure everything is still okay and not moved. So, pretty long day today. It is 8:45. So, I think I started at 9, if I recall. So, a few breaks along the way, yeah, 8:46. So I had a few breaks along the way. One for lunch, haven't had dinner yet. I think I took a Diet Coke break in there, but pretty much I would say I was at this for about 10 hours today, just on that one little section. So happy that it's done, and I think the other side will be a little bit easier. It's a little less damaged. Famous last words, right? Anyway, we'll call this a night. We'll get back out here tomorrow, and we'll repeat on the other side. Okay guys, 5:30 update. Getting tired of this area. Definitely taking a lot of time. It's a lot more complex than you think. So this patch here, I think, is pretty much ready to go now. Let me see if I can get it back out. Oh, guess it's a pretty good fit. Come on.